I would say I could relate to that a lot.
How bad was it? Ready?
Yes.
My dogs are gonna be out.
Your dogs?
My toes.
Ah, I feel.
Chloe, you heard that?
I think you had dogs, but I like dogs. Yeah.
Whenever you're comfortable. If you wanna put your like this.
Nah, I'm good.
Hi guys, it's me Kika and welcome back to Unfiltered Conversation. In today's video, I have a special guest.
Aino.
Yay!
Yay!
And we're gonna talk about like the expectations that our parents have for us and what we have for ourselves. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're gonna start off by saying what makes up your family. Like, do you have siblings, your mom, your dad, you know?
I have my mom, my dad, and I have a brother, and I am pilot, proud of this man.
Yeah, he's your big brother?
Yeah, big brother. Alright. And I don't know, in Haiti, like, it's extended family. My mom, my grandma too, grandpa.
Do they live with you?
No.
No?
I talk to them like all the time. So they family.
Yeah.
They family. And yeah. And cousins, Olivier. Yeah.
Olivier, yeah.
Olivier. And yeah.
And then you also have like Olivier's mom, that's
Olivier's
your
mom,
aunt.
yeah.
She also makes up like your family.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like, she has a say in what you do. Does she?
I would say that her expectations definitely weigh on me.
Yeah. Me, I have, the thing is, I grew up with my cousins and my aunts, and my grandmother's, no, my grandmother, because my mom wasn't really, like, when I was, like, 2 years old, she had to give me away to my dad's family because she couldn't take care of me because she didn't have the money. It wasn't, like, in a bad way, like, she didn't want me. It was just that, like, my dad's family kind of, like, we could take care of her for you, you know? So I have my aunt, my uncle, my grandmother, Yara, Lalisa, which are my cousins. I call them my siblings. And then I also do have my dad, my stepmom, which is my dad's wife. They're not divorced, but my stepmom, and then my little brother, that's their, like, son, you know?
Yeah.
So I have a lot of people that have expectations on me, and they, like, see it in a way, you know?
Definitely. Like, imagine.
Yeah.
And I was like, at least, like, 12 people. Oh, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. I thought it was like 6. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to follow up by questions so that it's easier for us to, like, keep going with the conversation.
Question number 1.
When you hear family expectations, what's the first thing that comes in mind?
Success, I would say. Most of the time when people have expectations for you, they're pretty high.
Really high.
Usually associated with success in some kind of way.
Sure, me too.
And
that's what comes in mind for me, success. Because obviously, they're like our family. They obviously want us to succeed. But their definition of success, sometimes it's not what we have for ourselves, you know?
Exactly.
How have your family's values or expectations shaped who you are today? Do you get this question?
Yeah. I would say a good majority of my life, I've always been taught to be kind to people. So I guess it taught me to be very empathetic.
Respectful.
Exactly. Always consider people, be considerate, you know, and be inclusive as well. And in that way, it helped me make a lot of friends.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's definitely a good thing.
Also, like, it's something about, like, where we're from. We're from Haiti. And mostly, like, our parents' friends are usually our aunts.
Yeah,
you know, that's this, that's that, always. And I grew up with, like, calling, like, people, like, with respectfulness. Like, for example, my friends, my roommates, they have moms, obviously, but I don't call their moms by the name. I don't know.
Mrs.
For me,
Robinson.
I don't know. It's very professional, but because they're like, why do you call my mom Mrs.? I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's respectful, I guess.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see it that way. I would say also, because that they raised me to be so, like, kind also, for a long time, I would let people walk all over me. So that's also, like, not that great as well.
That's not a good thing.
Or I put people before myself, which is also, like,
yeah.
don't do that. That's not good.
Don't.
That's bad.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's like conflicts? How do you say that?
Conflicts.
Yo, I spent the whole I spent the whole day trying to. There's words I can't say. Okay.
Say conflicts.
No. Conflicts.
Yeah, like the cereal.
Cereal.
Yeah, say it quick.
Conflicts. Do you feel like there's like conflicts between your personal goals and what your family expects from you?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, example, do you have like a story?
Yeah. When I first moved to college, I had no idea what I wanted to do. And I know at all like anything like I wanted to do. I never even had a job at that point, so I didn't really have like a good perspective on society in general. You know, and I know really how bad the struggle is. You know, to work. We don't know until we're in it.
And
I feel like that's like where you really learn, right? But when I went to college, like my parents, they kind of like I wouldn't say they forced me to do it. They would never do that, but they kind of like pushed me towards going towards accounting, and accounting isn't really for me, you know, at all. And I feel like I realized that early on, but because they had expectations for me to graduate doing that, I stuck by it for a very long period of time.
Because you also want to please them, because they're like, they did everything for you, so you want to do something for them.
That's been happy.
Yeah, that's one thing with me too. Like, if you guys don't know, when I started college, I was a nursing major because my family, they wanted me to be in the medical field for like the longest, because they're all doctors. If you know Yala's mom, my uncle, like everyone I grew up with, they're all doctors, and Yala want to study like medicine, and so is Alisa. So obviously for me, they're like, okay, you're gonna be in the medical field. But I was like, oh my gosh, like this is really not what I want. I want to be a psychologist. But then at first, as my freshman, I came here as a nursing major, and then I changed like my sophomore year, but second semester, so I was kind of late. But at the same time, when I told them I changed, it was very they were very like, I wouldn't say disappointed, but it was not what they wanted for me. And it's kind of hard when that happens, because it's like I want to study what I want to study, but they really wanted me to be like a nurse, because I could.
Are you doing psychology now?
Yeah, and I love it. It's obviously hard. It's a lot of studies, but that's what I love, and that's what I feel like I could do, and I want to do it. So I'm doing it now. They accepted it, but it was very like a challenge. Yeah, because for the longest I was hiding it too. When I changed it, I didn't tell anyone. Yeah. I was hiding it. My dad knew, because he's the only one that's like, oh, do whatever you want. So cute. But I was hiding it until I finally told them, and they were like, well, okay, if that's what you want, then sure. They see the mola.
Yeah, the thing is, at the end of the day, they always just want what's best for you. And they know that if you're financially stable, like, it makes things a little easier in life for you. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Because imagine I go for nursing and then I never, like... Because for me, the way I see it is that if I don't like it, I'm not going to study. I'm not going to be willing to go to class. I'm not going to want to learn. So imagine I study nursing and I just never pass my classes. And I keep doing it over and over, and then I don't succeed. Yeah. That's bad.
It is, but I feel like
it wouldn't be that deep, but for me it is.
I can imagine, but I feel like learning to deal with mistakes and failure is definitely like something I guess you gotta kind of learn.
But I don't take it in a bad way. I don't take them wanting me to be a nurse or in the medical field. I don't take it in a bad way.
I see.
They really want me to be like where they are. They don't want like me to be down there, you know, if that makes sense. My roommate is crazy. She does weird noises.
Yeah, I heard that. Isn't that also kind of wrong though, that they see like anything besides a doctor to be down there?
That's what the next question was gonna be. It's about like your culture and whatever. But a lot of them Haitians, they see like only like med school or like lawyer or business that gives money. That's the only thing they see. Like all of my friends in Haiti, they all went for business. Yeah, most of them went for business, and then 2 or 3 went for meds, and then they don't see anything else that gives money. So that's why it's like it's the culture.
In a way,
I feel like
the expectation.
If you tell them, yeah, I'm gonna be a doctor, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, good. That's a really good one. If you tell them, well, I'm gonna be a theater major or whatever, they're like, what the fuck are you gonna do with this?
Yeah.
For example, my best friend, Aunt Sabine, do you know her?
No. I might know her, but I'm not good names, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Aunt Sabine. No disrespect, you know. Actually, no disrespect.
She watches my videos.
I'm sorry.
She's my best friend.
Yeah. And... That picture? I probably know her. Oh, and to add on to like the film major, sorry, not film major, the theater. Especially with YouTube now, if you want to do like skits or like, I don't know, like anything, you know, you could do it. You don't really need to wait to go to Hollywood or go to, I don't know, get a star role in a movie or TV show, you know. You can make your own show now, you know.
You could.
She has no pictures.
She didn't pictures in her Instagram, but like that's her. You could see like no.
I actually don't recognize.
The thing I knew my face, but then when Antonio and them told him Leica's gonna come, he was like, "Who's Leica? I want to meet her." And then when he saw me, he was like, "Oh, that's Leica."
Yeah, I was so excited, happy.
I already knew who Aino was. So when they said Aino, I was like, "Oh, okay, I see who that is. I know." Yeah. But he didn't know my face.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't know.
You didn't know the name or the face? The
name. Yeah, I'm good with faces, but if I see you and I recognize you, I'm like, yo, I know that guy.
Yeah.
You know? That's me.
Yeah.
I dropped out of college. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna come to that because I know that.
Tough stuff, right? And when I told my parents,
I was gonna die. Yeah, you dropped out of college.
Yeah.
Can you explain how that was? Like how when you told your mom?
Oh, bro, I almost went in depression. Okay. Honestly, I basically did. Okay.
Why?
But like for like months, I knew already like I was gonna do it. I just didn't know how to tell them. And then finally, it was like December, and I wasn't going back to Haiti, so I was like all alone. My brother was working like for Christmas and stuff, so I was all alone. I was like, I gotta like rip this band-aid. And I told my mom. I even told my dad. My mom told my dad because I couldn't tell him.
You couldn't tell your dad?
And no.
How bad was it?
Because the thing is, I knew my dad would be more understanding, but I don't know. I just couldn't tell him, you know? But my mom, she literally told me, like, I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Broke her heart, bro.
Yeah.
It was tough. But I feel like it was so good for me. It was
right for you.
Yeah, because, like, while I was in college, I was so sad. Like, I was, like, spending days not eating.
And it wasn't for you.
Exactly. I would wake up tired. I was living in a house with 2 other roommates and like basically 5 roommates because people would come over all the time, and I would even talk to them, bro, because I was that sad about school, you know. That's
the thing. They don't see all that. The only thing they see is that if you don't go to college, then you're a failure.
Yeah.
Basically.
And
it's tough because it doesn't have to be like that. Like, he doesn't really like college. He doesn't really want to. He's like, that's not for me. What he wants to do, he wants to work just like you did, right?
Yeah.
But oh, my dad is calling me. How bad timing. But for them, it's like, oh, if you don't go to college, then you don't have to chop out a diploma. So you can't, like, there's nothing you can do in that.
Yeah, you have no worth.
Yeah, it's not like that, you know?
I 100% agree.
It's tough.
Definitely.
Ooh.
And I would say me, and even though, like, I feel like it was more towards the major that was, like, keeping me down, you know? Because I'm planning to go back to college. Actually, and because I actually know what I want to do now. I want to do cybersecurity. I'm excited for it.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly what Maya's doing.
I know.
Yo,
I used to talk to her about it all the time.
Yeah.
The thing is, I already studied for the exams. I've gotten a few certificates, so I actually know like I can do this, and I actually enjoy doing it a little bit.
That's a good thing.
You know.
Yeah.
So, and also to add up to that, also when it comes to the expectations, it also comes from like a lack of communication in a way, you know, because a lot of times I'm assuming what my parents expect from me, and I'm not really asking them or talking to them about my feelings and how I feel about I guess what they expect from me, you know. So I feel like if I told my parents like before I even went to college, hey, this isn't right for me, I don't really want to do this, I think I might take like a gap semester or something, they'd be completely fine with it, you know. But it's the fact that like I was kind of withholding the truth for them for so long, and they just dropped it like a bomb, you know?
Boom.
Yeah, nuke it. That's it. You know? Yeah, I feel like that hurts a lot more. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's part of growing up. You learn how to be a better communicator, which is important.
It's very important, especially like in relationship.
Most definitely. Next time.
Next time we're gonna talk about relationship. It's gonna be so good.
Turn on these lights. I feel like we should turn it on now.
Oh.
Lights.
But it doesn't show because the big light is on.
Yeah?
Turn off the big light. You're gonna see how it looks. It's behind you. Yeah. Just press it. No, down. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. I sleep like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You see nightlight?
I have to sleep with the light.
Why?
I sort of like, I can't sleep in the dark.
Yeah.
Like, dark, I can't. Unless I'm with someone, I will, but by myself, no. I don't think it's that weird. You're weird.
How old are you?
Stop. How do you handle criticism from family when your choices don't align with their expectations?
I say as of recent, like, I haven't really encountered that recently. But in the past, isolate, bro. Like, I would just cut off connection.
That's how you dealt with it?
Yeah, it's not healthy, But I know now that maybe that's not the best.
So what, you would cut connection with your parents?
Yeah.
You cut communication?
Yeah, that's like I guess a vice I have. Like whenever
that's
I feel,
so bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's what vice is,
So
like
what? You
bad
don't
habit in a way.
They call you and you don't answer, and then you're like, well,
I was busy.
they'll figure it out.
I was tired, so I was sleeping. Make up excuses.
Why? Because they said like, oh, I don't agree with what you did.
Yeah. And I feel like that goes beyond parents. Like friends, anybody. Anytime I feel like conflict, I'm just like, I'm like very non-confrontational.
Personally, I
like
think
peace.
I think you're a very strong man because I don't imagine I could never. If I tell my parents right now that I'm dropping out, that would be the end of me. I could never. I don't feel like I have it in me.
Yeah.
Even if I would want to.
I threw up like a couple times.
Yeah, you have it in you.
Actually.
You have it in you.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of TikToks about like, hey, God puts the biggest challenges to the toughest ones.
The toughest ones.
Yeah, the BS quote, I don't know.
Yeah, that was it my account? I have an account and I did something like that.
I might have been, I don't know.
I have a Christian account where I share like God's like what he said in the Bible and stuff like that.
Yeah? I don't know.
And then I did share something like that. Like he would never give you more than you can handle.
This was like 2 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't really know you back then, so I don't remember.
I don't think that was me. I didn't study 2 years ago.
And also, I saw another quote. It was, to create the reality that you want, you have to be willing to experience the opposite. You know what I mean? So if you want happiness, you need to face sadness.
You have to.
Exactly.
Because there's no happiness without sadness. Cause
if you want to be comfortable, you need to struggle.
Uncomfortable.
Exactly. So.
Get comfortable with the uncomfortable.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love this one because a lot of times, like, we don't like to be uncomfortable. We like to stay where we're comfortable. Like, it's like, oh, I feel comfortable here.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you could do.
Then, yeah,
you don't grow.
You don't grow. Go for it.
Yeah. And I know you're a psychology major. You know about exposure therapy.
Yeah.
I used to be very introverted, bro. Oh, my God. But now I can talk to anybody. I don't care.
Yeah, period. Do you ever feel guilty?
All the time. Not as much anymore. I feel like back then, 2 years ago...
You felt guilty because your parents had for you to go to college and finish and get your diploma or whatever. But
exactly. And
you didn't do that.
And I feel like dropping out, it's like you just wasted 2 years. And not 2 years of money.
College is a lot of money. I feel like it's a scam.
Yeah, especially quit halfway, Tough shit.
Personally,
Tough stuff. Yeah, how about you? You feel guilty sometimes? Yeah?
No. About changing my major, because the thing is now they really support me. They see how much I love it and how much like it's me, it's for me.
Yeah.
So they support me a lot now. So I don't really feel guilty ever. But I feel like if I drop out, I would feel so guilty. Because if I drop out right now, I don't know what I would do with my life. Because like what am I supposed to do? I drop out and then what? I don't know. I would be so lost.
You pull yourself by your bootstraps, get to work,
But
find something
what
that
work?
you're passionate
McDonald's?
about. You don't have to do McDonald's. I started off in a restaurant.
The thing is, you have a big boy job, which your mom is very proud because I saw her in Miami at a wedding and she was talking about you. Oh yeah, he got a big boy job. He's doing good.
Yeah.
She's really proud of you. Yeah.
I was struggling for a while, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I told you I went restaurant.
Restaurant.
And then I got internship. When you asked about like feeling guilty, I thought you meant like in the past. Now I don't feel guilty at all.
No.
I feel like that's the best decision I made in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That's one of the best. You know?
Yeah. Because it led.
Because like I feel so much happier today than I ever did back then.
This is the last question.
Liz.
Oh, you wanted to leave?
No, I'm chilling.
What advice would you give to someone struggling with the same thing you did? You struggled with in the past, because you went through it, so you know how to deal with it now. Let's say someone wants to drop out or whatever, and they don't want to deal with their parents, like being disappointed and stuff like that.
Do it. If you actually believe that's what's right for you, you should do it. Once you get to 18, I'm not saying don't listen to your parents, you know.
But you're an adult.
You're an adult, and also like your parents are kind of like same position as you, you know. They're just living life through their experiences.
Exactly, it's their first time being alive too.
Exactly. So they're just doing what they think is best.
Yeah.
So when you're an adult, like you need to start doing what you think is best, and that's how you learn, you know, what's actually right for you. And
I'm gonna break the cycle with my kids, like, because the thing is, you have to know that with the parents, they were raised by parents, and parents were raised by parents, and it's the way they were raised that they raise their kids. So it's not really their fault that college is everything. But me personally, I will raise my kids differently. Like, if they don't want to go to college, then they don't have to, as long as they know what they want to do in life, you know.
Yeah, I'm not letting you sleep at my house. 27 years old, you're not doing shit.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, as long as you know what you want to do.
I don't care for McDonald's. I don't care. You're working.
No, I don't want McDonald's.
You're not staying home.
I worked at McDonald's for 2 weeks. I cried every day.
Tough shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Honestly, like, do what you have to do. You can't please your parents and yourself at the same time. Obviously, you can, but if it's different values or whatever, you can't please both. You have to choose one, and obviously choose yourself.
100%. I have one last advice. Happiness is a mindset. Alright? So unless you're like, I guess, happy with where you are, it's gonna be hard to move forward in a way, you know? So
exactly.
I guess try to have better perspective on life, you know?
Yeah.
If you're in a dark place, you're gonna stay in that dark place because that's all you see. You know?
That's all you see, and if you don't want to change, nothing's gonna change.
No
one's gonna save you. You have to save yourself.
Exactly, I agree with that as well. I've seen people poor on the street, smiling, having the time of their life, and I've seen people rich and like basically a mansion, depressed, and like it's so sad.
Yeah,
you know. So
it's all about. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and come back for next week's video. Yeah,
thank you. Like and subscribe. Leave comments in the comment section. I'm gonna read all of them.
Let us know what you guys think. Don't be shy. Just comment, guys.
Yeah.
They're shy. They don't comment. They're scared. Comment, guys.
Lame.
Don't worry.
They're lames.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Subscribers.
What do you guys think about it? Ready?
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.